it's Yvette and I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Today I will be doing a review on the Dior Skin Star Foundation that I have been obsessed with. I talked about it in my October favorites and I just really wanted to do more of a review on it because it is kind of pricey. It's $50 and I didn't just want to do, first impressions and not do, trial and error, see what works, see what doesn't work, how I like to apply it, what I like to set it with. I just really wanted to figure out what worked for me. So that is why I'm doing a review on it. So let me just read what it says on the actual foundation because I did throw the box away like a ding dong. So I pulled it up on my phone, but the front of the actual foundation says, Dior Skin Star Studio Makeup Spectacular Brightening Weightless Perfection with Sunscreen. It does have SPF 30, which I love about it. My shade is 010, which is Ivory. It's the lightest shade that they have, and it matches my skin perfect, so I'm really, really glad that I don't have to, mix two colors or anything like that. If you are my shade, the Ivory would work for you. So it is 1 fluid ounce, just like any other foundation. It was $50. It's a little pricey, I know, but I honestly love it. The packaging would have said, inspired by the professional illuminating techniques and expertise of its makeup artist, Dior invents Dior Skin Star, its first brightening foundation. A weightless fluid capable of recreating the spectacular and perfecting light of Dior's studios. The complexion is instantly more luminous and visibly more even. So that sounds good so far. A new generation of hollow silica beads captures and diffuses light in a correcting halo with no shine. At the same time, color filter pigments neutralize color imbalances to recreate the perfect light. The complexion is clarified with a pure, more dazzling and long-lasting light. Anti-light trap skin care ingredients help reduce the appearance of dark areas, pigment spots, and redness. So pretty much what I got out of that is that this foundation is based off of being a brightening foundation. It's illuminating, giving your skin a flawless finish, and I'm all about that life, so no wonder I really, really like it. So let me show you guys how I apply it. The very first thing I do is take my Rachel K CC cream, and the thing is, I know a lot of people have said this foundation has worked for them. I've heard a lot of people say it hasn't worked for them, that it slipped off their face, it's, it broke up, and I really think it has to do with the primer. I have used it with the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, and I felt like it just had too much slip to it versus the Rachel K. This is not really, I use it as a primer because it is mattifying a little bit, but maybe using more of a mattifying primer would help with the lasting power of this foundation. So I'm only going to take like a little tiny pea-sized amount, and I'm just going to blend that into my skin. Then I'm going to take my Sigma Flat Top Kabuki, and I'm going to start off with 2 pumps. I usually use about 2.5, but I start off with 2, so I just kind of, just apply the pumps to the actual brush itself, and then just stipple it all over, and then just blend it out. And the first thing I notice about this foundation is that it has this beautiful fragrance to it. So as soon as you start applying it, it really makes you feel beautiful. Like it's, I don't know, I have never had a foundation that kind of made me feel like that. Like it's awesome. Like it's not strong, and I understand if you have sensitive skin, it's probably not the best thing, but it hasn't, had an effect on my skin or anything. And just in case you guys didn't know, I do have very oily skin. So, if this foundation works on me, I would really hope that it would work on other people with the same kind of skin type. And if you have more medium, you know, combo skin or dry skin, I really think this foundation would work for you. So what I do is I take those 2 pumps and I just blend those out, and then I take another half pump and just finish the rest of my face. I usually do like my cheeks first and then I do my forehead last. I don't know why. I mean, as you can see, it's a medium coverage. It's covered up a little bit of my blemishes here and there, but it's not cakey, and that's what I love. I don't really love like a super light foundation, but I just like a medium foundation. I don't want it to be heavy. Everyday wear is what I go for, and I really think I found my holy grail foundation. So that's what I do. Then really quick, I'm just going to show you guys my concealer. I am using the NARS Radiant Concealer in Vanilla. So I'm just going to apply this to my under eye area and on my little blemishes too. Okay, then I'm going to take my beauty blender and just blend that out. So now that I blended out my concealer, I'm going to take my MAC powder and Emphasize, and I'm just going to set my under eye area with that. And I am using my little Real Techniques brush. I think this is like the number 7 or something. I totally forgot. I think I found the ultimate setting powder for this foundation because I've used it with a few different ones. I use my Physicians formula, which really kind of caused it to cake. I've used my Bare Minerals, which the pressed powder that I just completely love, that made it a little bit cakey too. But this Laura Mercier loose mineral powder is everything. Like, I really think this is what has made the biggest difference for me because it is light. It really gives you an airbrush finish. You don't need a lot. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, so when you put it on, it really kind of like brightens you up. And I think a powder that's got the same effect as the foundation itself is really going to enhance it. So what I do, well, my shade is in Real Sand, and what I do is I take a little bit in the lid, and then I use my Sigma F30, which is the large powder brush, because this is a really dense brush. So when I use my mineral foundation, you know, when I swirl it in the lid, it's not going to, you know, all fall into the brush, which is really, really important. I want it to stay on the very end. So when I press this powder into my skin, it is the difference maker. So I'm just going to get a little bit on the end of my brush, and it looks like I have a lot on just because my powder is so light nowadays. But what I do is I just literally press it into my skin, and that is all I do. And I don't even use a lot of product or a lot of powder to, you know, set this, because a little bit does go a long way. But I seriously love, love, love the finish that it gives me, and I just really think that this works the best with this foundation. So as you can see, it's not like a super cakey foundation. It's good coverage, just enough, and that's what I love about it. So now I'm gonna go do the rest of my makeup, go do my hair, actually jump into an outfit because I do have my robe on, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm seriously depressed right now. I just got done getting ready, and look what I noticed. Bo ate my sandal. He has never been able to chew through like anything because he's, you know, so tiny, and never ever would I have thought that he was going to eat my sandal. And these are the ones with the skulls, my little Javianas with the skulls and the studs. Check out this naughty kid. I know why he did it. I just gave him a bath and he was probably like, you know, Mom, that's payback for giving me a bath. Don't try to be nice to me right now. You ate my sandal. It's probably like, there, Mom, you gave me a bath and now I chewed up your shoe. Yep, that's what it was. Anyways, just thought I'd share that with you. I had to vent somehow, okay? Okay, so let's get back to the review. Yeah, for the most part, I completely love this foundation. As you can see, I think it looks really, I don't want to say like lightweight because I really don't feel like I have a lot of makeup on, but it really does make my skin look a lot more smoother and stuff. And you know, I did notice, and it's kind of funny, lately, my selfies, okay, you guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but honestly, I know a lot of you probably are like, dang, she photoshops her selfies like crazy. I'm not even kidding, like this foundation gives like this glow, and when I do edit my selfies, I'm like, man, my skin looks good, and it don't look that good in real life, but it really, I think it really does brighten like my face in photos. So I have noticed that, but I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys like this on me? Thoughts? The only place where I do notice that it creases just like any other foundation I wear is my forehead. I do use my forehead a lot, especially when I do my facial expressions. I don't even notice that I'm doing it. So it's funny, I actually told Eric the other night, I was like, you know, I kind of want to get Botox in my forehead, and he was like, oh hell no. But really, like, I can't stand my forehead wrinkles. That's the only place this foundation creases. That was my laundry machine, sorry. Pros for this foundation, I love the fact that it has sunscreen. I love the coverage. I really love the way it smells, and it just makes you feel pretty when you put it on. I love the fact that it's not like a dewy finish, but it's not a matte finish either. It's like right in the middle. I love the fact that it's not super heavy. It's not cakey. It's still lightweight. It almost makes me feel like I have no makeup on, so I have to have a foundation like that in my life for everyday wear, and it has not clogged my pores whatsoever. That is so important, especially for me. I get clogged pores super duper easy, so it has not done that to me. I really think it would work well for anybody with you know, combination skin, dry skin. I mean, especially if you have dry skin, I think this foundation is gonna be fabulous. Now, I really feel like it does control my oil. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do get dewy by the end of the day, but it's not like a hot mess where I'm super shiny or anything. So I really, really love that. I think the only con I have is that it's $50. It's pretty pricey, but definitely worth every single penny. That's just my opinion. I would definitely repurchase this time after time because I've really fallen in love with it. I highly recommend getting a sample just in case you don't like it. And let me know what your thoughts are on it, what products you use to set it, or what primers you use. I would definitely like to know because I'll try different things out, but so far this is what's been working for me. And usually when I find that combo that works, I don't like to stray away from it. But if you haven't given this combo a try, I highly recommend it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!